I am calling you from heaven, and I need you to hear this before the next few minutes are gone. Something serious is coming into your life. Do not turn away from this moment, because it will not return in this same form. I am speaking clearly and directly, so that you are not left unprepared. What is coming has not been sent to destroy you, but it will test your strength, your faith, and your trust in me in ways you were not expecting. Listen carefully. I can see the road ahead of you more clearly than you can see the ground under your own feet. I know the change that is about to happen. That is why I am speaking urgently, not to make you afraid, but to wake you up. There are moments in life when everything begins to change quickly, and you are standing at the edge of one right now. If you ignore this call, you will enter it without seeing clearly. If you listen, you will move through it with strength and understanding. Slow down your thoughts. Calm your heart. Let everything else wait, because nothing you are about to do holds the same weight as what I am telling you now. The enemy wants you distracted instead of prepared. He does not have to defeat you if he can simply stop you from paying attention. But I have interrupted your day for a reason. You were brought into this moment by my will, not by accident. There is something valuable in your life that I am protecting. This warning is part of that protection. I do not warn those I have left behind. I warn those I am guarding. Just as a father wakes his family before the storm reaches the house. So understand what this moment is telling you. It means I am watching over everything that concerns you, and I know you are ready to hear what is coming. The seriousness of what is approaching is not only about danger, it is also about change, and change requires all of your attention. There will be confusion around you. There will be voices trying to pull you in different directions, situations testing your patience, and moments when the air itself feels heavy. You may feel pressure rising as though something is moving closer. But hear me clearly. I am already standing ahead of you. I am opening a path where you cannot yet see one. What feels too large for you has already been measured by me, and I measured it against the strength I placed inside you. I know you have been tired. I know there have been long periods when nothing appeared to change, when you prayed for movement and received only silence. This day is different. This is a point of change, and your awareness will affect what happens next. If you remain alert and rooted in me, you will not be moved. Even when everything around you begins to shake, your stability does not come from your strength alone. It comes from my presence, and my presence will not leave you. Things will try to pull your attention in the days ahead. Some will appear important but will carry no true meaning. Others will come quietly and matter deeply. You must learn how to tell the difference, and I will teach you. Stay near me. Keep your spirit calm. I will lead you one step at a time through everything that is about to happen. You are not being asked to understand all of this by yourself. What is coming may bring hidden things into the open, truths that were kept from you, and people or situations that were never what they seemed to be. Do not fear when what was covered becomes visible. Truth is part of your protection, even when it hurts. I am taking away what does not belong in your life, and removal is almost never comfortable. But what is leaving is creating space for what I have prepared, and what I have prepared matches the purpose I wrote for your life. You have been asking me for change. Now that change is coming near, and it will require your trust. That is why my voice feels so serious today. You are not alone in this, and you are not without power. I am with you through every step you are about to take. Remain steady. Stay focused. Do not give your thoughts over to fear. Fear is a thief that uses your strength on battles that may never happen. Very soon, a moment of decision will come. It may appear small when it arrives, but it will not be small. It will shape the direction of everything that comes after it. That is why you must stay connected to me now, before that moment arrives. When that decision stands before you, do not hurry. Do not respond from panic. Answer with the peace I am placing inside you today. I will put the right thought in your mind at the right time. I will place the right feeling in your heart. You will recognize it. Understand this as well. Not everything that feels urgent needs your action right now. And not everything that appears delayed should be forgotten. Discernment is what you need in this season. And discernment grows when you remain close to me. I am making your awareness sharper so that when the moment comes, you will see clearly while others struggle to understand. This is part of your growth. It is bringing you into a stronger version of yourself than comfort could ever create. And do not forget this, even while hearing the seriousness of my warning. What is coming into your life also carries an opportunity. It is not only a test. It is also an open door. And behind that door is something you have waited for through a long season. Meet it with trust, and you will rise through it like a bird, using the same wind that pushes against its wings. Faith is never meant to remain only in your heart. When you truly trust me, that trust is reflected in the way you respond to my leading. My precious child, I am asking you now to do something that moves beyond words into action. Place a portion of your provision on the stone altar of this ministry as a living covenant of trust. Let what you release from your hand be the proof that you believe my hand will provide. This is not a transaction but a declaration, a holy act that says, I trust the giver more than the gift. Press your seed into the soil of this kingdom work, and watch as the harvest that has been waiting behind the dam of your release comes flooding through the vaults of heaven in response to surrendered hands. Open yours and see what I am holding for you on the other side. Now lift your eyes again, because what I am about to reveal is part of the same path I have been preparing for you all along. I am calling you to rise. I am not calling you to pull back. So breathe deeply and receive this message in the way it is intended, not like a threat hanging above you, but like a light placed before your feet while the darkness remains. I do not wake my children without a reason. I wake them because the moment matters, and because I intend for them to remain standing. Declare your amen if you have faith. Now let me show you how you will know what is approaching. You will notice it through small moments. A sudden thought that appears without warning. An unexpected feeling that rises without a clear reason. A quiet discomfort, even when everything around you appears normal. That is why I am preparing your heart now, so that you notice what others fail to see and respond with wisdom instead of uncertainty. There will be a moment when something feels slightly wrong. Nothing obvious, nothing you can easily explain to another person, but something inside you will not feel settled. Do not ignore that feeling. It is my spirit touching the wall of your heart and telling you to pay attention. You have spent many years questioning yourself and convincing yourself not to trust what you sensed. That time is finished. I am teaching you to trust what I place within you. That inner awareness is not fear. It is direction. And it is there to keep your feet away from ground that was never meant to carry you. Understand the true purpose of this change. It has not come to destroy you. It has come to show you where you truly stand. It will uncover your habits, your responses, and the areas of your character that comfort allowed to remain weak. You may feel tested in ways that appear unfair. But I am allowing those moments because I am building someone who will not be easily moved. You are being purified, not pushed away. Keep those two words separate in your mind, because the enemy will try to make them sound like the same thing. There will be people connected to what is coming. Not all of them have honest motives. Some will speak gently while planning something else. Some will leave you confused. Some will disappoint you in ways you never expected. Do not allow this to make your heart hard. I am opening your eyes so you can understand who truly belongs in your life and who has only been standing close to it. This is a season of separation. What is real will continue to stand. What is false will fall away by itself without you needing to force it. When pressure begins to rise, you will feel the desire to respond quickly, defend yourself, and repair everything in the same moment it falls apart. Do not follow that desire. Not every situation needs your answer, and there are places where your silence will carry more authority than anything you could speak. I am teaching you to act with purpose instead of reacting from emotion, so you do not begin battles in a season that already carries enough pressure. There will be moments when you feel alone in all of this, as though no one on earth understands what is happening inside you. In those moments, remember who is closest. I see every detail that other people cannot see. I hear the things you never speak aloud. The silence around you does not mean I have left you. Move closer to my presence during those moments, and you will discover a strength no human being could have given you. And hear this because it is important. The same season that carries the testing will also carry new openings. Doors will open without noise. Paths will become clear when you are not expecting them. Understanding will enter confusion like light coming through a broken curtain. These things are not accidents. They are signs of my hand working for you, while the pressure is still present. Stay alert so you do not miss an open door while your eyes remain fixed on one that is closed. Do not allow fear to write the story of what is approaching. Fear makes everything larger. Fear sees a shadow and names it a giant. But I am giving you the truth. Nothing comes into your life without first passing through my hands. What is approaching has already been measured. Its power has already been limited. Its ending has already been turned toward your good. Fear does not understand any of this. I do. A moment will come when you must choose between what your eyes are showing you and what my voice has already spoken. Your eyes will show uncertainty, unstable ground, and numbers that do not make sense. My word over your life will speak something different. That will be the moment when faith stops being only something you carry and becomes the ground beneath your feet. Choose my word. Stand firmly on it. Even while the ground disagrees, your patience will be tested more strongly than usual in this season. Answers will arrive more slowly than you desire. Progress will remain hidden from your sight. This is not abandonment. I am teaching you how to wait with strength instead of fear. Because the one who panics during the pause may stumble when the breakthrough comes. While you are waiting, I am arranging. While you remain still, I am moving. The silence is filled with my work, even when you cannot hear any sound from it. There will also be a time when something you depended on shows that it is not steady. It may be a plan, a situation, or even a person. It will move beneath your weight, and the feeling of it will frighten you. Do not name it loss. Call it what it truly is, redirection. I am removing things that were never strong enough to support where you are going. What I have prepared for you requires a foundation that will not break. And there is only one foundation that can do that. It is me. As everything begins to unfold, pay attention to what changes inside you. You will respond in a different way than before. You will think with more clarity under pressure. A calm strength will rise within you and surprise even you. That is the result of listening. That is what happens when someone stays close to me instead of running ahead. You are no longer who you once were, and you are still becoming more. Remember that you remain protected through every part of this. My protection does not always take the hardship away. It takes away the hardship's ability to destroy you. There is a difference, and one day you will be grateful for it. You will come through this stronger, wiser, and more aware than you have ever been before. What feels so heavy now will later become the story you tell about how I carried you through something that could have ended another way. Say, I believe, if this message is touching your spirit. Now I want to speak to you about the pressure you have been feeling. It is not without purpose, and it is not cruelty. You are being stretched beyond your former limits, because those old limits cannot hold what I am about to place in your hands. I allow some pressure to rise, so that the weak places within you become strong, and the uncertain places become firm. Do not understand this process as punishment. A blade is not being punished when a stone makes it sharper. There will be moments when everything around you feels uncertain, as though the ground is moving without warning. Your first reaction will be to hold tightly to whatever feels familiar, even the things you already know are not right for you. I am asking you to loosen that hold. I am your foundation, not the situations that continue changing around you. Anything that leaves your hands during this season was never strong enough to carry you into the next one. You will start to notice patterns you never recognized before. The same type of situation returning with a different appearance. The same emotion rising at the same kind of time. The same lesson returning with another face. This is not an accident. I am bringing these things into the light, so you can finally recognize them. Because when you can see a cycle, you can begin to break it. When you recognize the pattern, do not turn away. Face it, speak its name, and place it before me. Chains begin to lose their power when they no longer have a place to hide. Trust is what this season requires. Not the kind of trust that waits until it sees proof, but the kind that moves before the answer can be seen. Everything I am preparing to do in your life will require that kind of trust. And I am going to give you a real way to practice it, not only something to think about. My child, I'm asking you to place a portion of what you have, something of real weight, upon the altar of this work, as gold laid on the scales of this calling. Let it be a seed sown into deep water, an offering set on stone, not held back in fear. This is proof that your trust rests in my hand to provide, and that your heart no longer clings to lack. What you release in faith does not leave your life. It moves ahead of you into the harvest I am preparing. Now listen carefully to what follows, because this testing will reach beyond your circumstances. It will enter your relationships. People who once seemed close may slowly move toward the outside of your life. Others you never thought about may enter carrying a purpose you did not recognize in them before. Do not resist these changes. I am placing the right people around you for the place where I am leading you. Some relationships were created for a season that is now ending, and keeping them beyond their time will only make your journey slower. There will be days when you feel like no one understands you. Others will not see what you see. They will not carry the weight you carry or feel the same pull inside. This may feel like loneliness, but understand what it truly is. You are stepping into a higher level of awareness. New ground often feels empty in the beginning. Not everyone is meant to understand your path. Not everyone is meant to walk every part of it beside you. Remain faithful to what I am showing you. Even when you are the only person in the room who can see it, your desires will begin to change in this season. Pay attention to that. Things that once attracted you will quietly lose their hold without a fight. A new hunger will begin rising in your heart for things you never cared about before. This is not confusion. It is alignment. I am bringing your heart into agreement with your true purpose. And when a heart comes into tune, the old music no longer feels right. What once satisfied you will stop being enough, because I am leading you towards something with deeper roots. A decision is coming that will appear simple on the outside. It will not be simple. Beneath it are results that will reach far into the years ahead. You will feel tempted to choose the comfortable answer, the one that asks little from you. I am calling you to choose the right one. It may not be the path other people expect you to take. It may require an explanation you are unable to give. But when you choose what is right instead of what is easy, you step onto the road where your growth and your purpose are waiting. Your inner awareness will become sharper through all of this. You will understand situations before they fully unfold. You will know things no one explained to you. Do not let this trouble you, and do not dismiss it as your imagination. This is how I lead those who remain close to me. Notice those moments. They are not decoration. They are guidance. And when the quiet period arrives, when nothing seems to be moving on the surface, do not confuse my silence with my absence. Some of my greatest work happens in places you cannot enter yet. Foundations are placed beneath the ground where no one celebrates, Roots grow deeper in darkness before a branch ever produces a bud. Remain faithful during the hidden season, because what is being prepared behind what you can see is worth every day you must wait. You may feel a strong urgency rising inside you during this time. A feeling that something must change, that you need to move. That stirring is not panic, and you must not allow it to become panic. It is purpose calling. Do not silence it, and do not use it without wisdom. Bring it to me first. I will show you where to direct it, and when to release it. One arrow released at the right time travels farther than 100 released too quickly. Also watch for the fruit of this season appearing within you. You will handle difficult situations with a gentler grip. You will answer foolish behavior with patience that surprises you. Peace will remain seated within you even when everything around you is loud. None of this is happening by accident. It is what takes place when someone remains connected to me, while pressure does its work. You are becoming stronger in the place where strength truly matters, in your spirit, not in your circumstances. There is something else beginning to rise in this season that you must understand. Old things will come back to the surface within you. Thoughts you believed were settled. Memories you put away years ago. Feelings you thought you had escaped. When they appear, do not believe you are moving backward. You are not. It is a deeper part of healing asking for your attention. I am bringing these things into the light, because they lose their power in the light. What you face honestly can no longer control you from a hidden place. Your mind will try to return to its old way of thinking. It will try to understand this new season using old maps. But you cannot travel through new land with maps made in a place you have already left behind. I am changing the way you think. I am teaching you to see beyond what is familiar and recognize what is truly there. Allow your view to be rebuilt, even when the process feels uncomfortable. A house under repair often looks worse before it begins to look right. Some doors around you are closing now. Listen carefully to this. They are not closing because you failed. They are closing because they no longer lead anywhere you are meant to go. A closed door can still bring sadness, even when you know it is right. Grieve if you need to, but do not remain there knocking. I never remove something from my children without already holding what will replace it. And what I am holding for you is not another version of what was lost. It is greater than that. There will be a part of this journey where I ask you to move without knowing everything. You will ask for the whole map. I will give you a lamp. You will ask for every explanation. I will give you the next step. This is not because I am cold or keeping things from you. It is because I am building the kind of trust in you that can survive every kind of weather. The person who only moves after everything has been explained will remain in one place forever. You were not created to remain still. During this season, notice what happens to your strength around different people and places. Notice what empties you and what makes you steady. Notice which rooms leave you feeling heavier and which ones leave you feeling clearer. This awareness is not selfish. It is wise care. Your energy is now being directed towards something important. And you cannot pour into your purpose what you have already poured into places you were never meant to fill. A test of honesty is coming, and it has two sides. The first side is speaking truth to others when a comfortable lie would be easier. Stand in truth even when your voice is shaking. What you say now is building the path your life will follow next. The second side is more difficult. It is being truthful with yourself. There are things you have refused to face because facing them requires something from you. In this season, they will stand directly before you and wait. Do not go around them again. On the other side of that honest moment is a freedom you have never known. You will feel emotions rising with unusual power during these days. They may appear quickly, sometimes without any reason you can explain. Do not panic, and do not allow them to take control. Emotions in this season are messengers, not leaders. They are coming to reveal what is happening beneath the surface, not to choose your path. When a strong emotion rises, stop for a moment. Bring it to me before you act on it. In that pause, you will discover that clarity was already there, waiting for the noise to become quiet. Something you have trusted may begin to reveal weakness. A plan you created, a direction you believed in, or an arrangement that once seemed solid. Do not hold it together because of fear. If it cannot carry weight, it is better to discover that now than after you have built your future upon it. I am allowing you to see the weakness early. That is not bad luck. That is mercy dressed in work clothes. You will also feel tempted to reach for quick relief, for the fast answer that makes the discomfort end. Today I am asking you not to leave the process, even when it becomes heavy. Some things can only be formed inside you while discomfort keeps the door open. The moment you understand this, waiting stops feeling like suffering and starts becoming building. Not one honest day of it will be wasted. I do not waste the seasons of my children. Voices will increase around you. Advice will come from every side. Some of it will sound polished, some loud, and some will come from people who love you but cannot see what I have shown you. You must learn to pass every voice through the peace within your spirit. When advice is right, peace rests on it. When it is wrong, something inside you remains unsettled. No matter how sensible the words may sound, follow the peace. It knows the way home. A greater weight of responsibility will rest on your shoulders in this season. Your choices carry more meaning now, because your life is entering a place where more is involved. Do not hate this weight, and do not fear it. It is the weight of having purpose. I do not place a load on a back I have not made stronger. And I have been strengthening yours for longer than you know. And soon you will grow beyond something. Something that once described you, a pattern of thought, a habit that shaped your days, or a role you carried for so long that it felt like your name. Letting it go will feel unfamiliar, like reaching for something that is no longer there. Let it go anyway. What once defined you was never the deepest truth about you. I know who you are becoming, and I am making room for that person to come forward. Now let me show you what I am doing with the people around you, because this is where the season may test you most. Your understanding of others is becoming sharper. You will begin to sense motives before words reveal them. You will feel the difference between a hand offered with kindness and one offered with hidden purpose. Do not ignore these quiet signs. They are part of my protection over you. I am teaching you to hear what sits beneath the words. Some people in your life are about to show who they truly are. With some, this will bring relief and thankfulness. With others, it will bring disappointment that feels heavy inside your chest. Allow the truth to complete its work. Either way, it is better to see clearly and hurt for a time than to live comfortably inside something false. I am revealing what is real so you can build with things that are real. When disappointment comes, protect your heart from bitterness. Bitterness is a collector of debt that only knocks on your own door. Those who proved false were never the foundation of your future, and their departure has not moved one stone from what I have prepared for you. Let them go without creating a battle. Bless them if you are able. Then turn forward, because everything I promised you is waiting ahead. A moment will come when someone asks you, openly or quietly, to bend something that should remain firm. A small compromise, easy to excuse, almost invisible to anyone else. I am telling you this now so you will recognize it when it appears. Remain firm. Your integrity is worth more than anything compromise could ever give you. What you guard in private becomes the strength you stand upon in public. And what you trade away little by little is the very thing you will later need to be complete. On the day your assignment comes, you will feel yourself being drawn toward a simpler life in this season. A desire to put things aside, clear the table, step away from noise that once pleased you, and leave responsibilities that once made you feel important. Follow that desire. It is not loss. It is pruning. And pruning prepares the vine to carry greater fruit. When what is not needed is removed, What truly matters finally has space to breathe. Your time is becoming more precious now, because your purpose is drawing closer. You cannot continue spreading yourself across every person and every situation as you once did. This is not coldness. It is direction. A river that spreads across an entire plain becomes a swamp. A river held between strong banks can move machines and carry ships. I am giving you those banks. Allow me to narrow your focus toward what matters. More than one opportunity may come at the same time, each one calling for your attention, each one wearing urgency like clothing. Do not let the pressure to decide quickly cause you to decide wrongly. What truly belongs to you will not demand confusion as the cost of receiving it. Take time to bring every option before me. The right one will remain still while you examine it. The wrong one will continue trying to rush you. Very soon you will find yourself standing between two roads. One road will be familiar. It will feel safe because you know every turn, even the turns that lead nowhere. The other road will feel uncertain, but it will carry a quiet sense of truth that you cannot fully explain. You may feel tempted to choose the smaller life because it asks less from you. I am calling you toward the road that stretches you, because your purpose is not waiting on the familiar path. Do not allow comfort to become the reason you remain where you no longer belong. When you step onto the road that stretches you, resistance will rise. Some people who know you will question your choice. A few may openly stand against it. You may feel pressure to explain yourself until everyone agrees. Let go of that need. Not everyone must understand where I am leading you. Your assignment was never placed before others for approval. What matters is that you remain faithful to what I am showing you, walking steadily while opinions pass around you like changing weather. There will be days on that road when you feel as though you are walking completely alone. Hear me. Walking alone is not the same as being abandoned. Some roads are made for one person to walk with me. In that loneliness, your ears will become more sensitive to my voice in a way that crowds could never allow. Many people who carried great purpose walked parts of their journey misunderstood. You are not without company, even when the road appears empty. And notice how fear begins losing its hold on you through all of this. Things that once stopped you at the doorway will no longer have the same strength. You will walk through doors you once moved around, not because fear disappeared, but because you grew beyond its reach. I have been feeding your courage quietly, one portion at a time. And in this season, you will see how much stronger it has become. A calm confidence is growing inside you, and I want you to know it when you feel it. It does not speak loudly. It does not need attention or praise. It is a steady understanding rooted in your closeness to me, and it will keep you standing straight when other people question you. Let it direct your choices. Let it shape the way you enter places. This is not pride. Pride depends on itself. This confidence depends on me. Remember this while the people around you change and settle into place. No person who leaves can take your future away, and no person who arrives brings it with them. Your future remains with me. People are travelers beside you on the road. Some stay for a short distance, some for much longer, but the road itself was made by my hand. Keep your eyes on the one who created it. Declare, I receive it. If your heart is ready for what I am doing within you, let me show you something about your past that will change the way you carry your present. Some delays that once upset you were protecting you. Doors that refused to open were keeping back things that could have harmed you. Plans that fell apart were moving away from ground that was not strong enough to hold your future. You called those moments failure. From where I stand, they were rescue. Now that you have reached this doorway, some of the hidden reasons will finally become clear, and you will understand why the timing had to move the way it did. So when this new season asks you to wait once more, wait in a different way. Wait like someone who has already seen the pattern. Every hour that feels slow is an hour when something is being placed in order for you. You cannot hurry a harvest by shouting at the field. You keep caring for it, and you trust the season to arrive at its appointed time. It always does. I have never been late to anything that involved you, even when I chose not to arrive early. More responsibility is resting on you now, and I want you to understand it correctly. It is not a burden being thrown onto you. It is trust being placed in you. A master gives the greater task to the servant, who remained faithful with the smaller one. If your shoulders carry more weight this year, it is because heaven has decided they are ready. Carry it with steady steps. You are not being given even 1 ounce more than I have prepared you to carry. Pay attention to your reactions in the coming days, because they will reveal who you are becoming. Situations that once filled you with frustration will affect you differently. You will feel peace enter places where panic once lived. You will hear yourself respond with patience and wonder where it came from. It came from every quiet moment you spent with me. I have been changing your responses from within, and now the results are beginning to appear on the outside. But one situation will come wearing familiar clothes. It will look like something you have already faced, and your first desire will be to respond in the old way. Do not. The old response belongs to the old version of you, and that is not the person standing here now. This moment is meant to carry you beyond your former patterns, not make you repeat them. When you feel the old reaction rising, stop. In that pause, a new path will appear. Take it, and you will feel something break behind you that has followed you for many years. Your understanding of timing is changing as well. You will feel guided to move in certain moments and remain still in others without always understanding the reason. Follow that guidance. It is not without purpose. There is a rhythm I am placing beneath your life, like the tide moving under a boat. And when you move with it, things begin to settle into place with an ease that effort alone could never create. When you fight against it, everything becomes difficult. Learn the rhythm. Trust the rhythm. An opportunity is coming that will feel important the moment you see it. It may appear without warning, at a time when you feel completely unprepared. Hear me now so you remember it then. You are more prepared than you feel. Being ready is not a feeling. It is the result of everything you have survived, everything you have learned, and everything I placed inside you while you thought nothing was changing. Step into it with confidence. I will be there with you. Your strength will rise and fall in waves during this season. Some days you will feel focused and strong. Other days you will feel tired and uncertain, and you will wonder whether you have moved backward. You have not. Even the weaker days are doing their work. A field may rest and appear forgotten, but the soil is restoring itself the entire time. Both kinds of days belong to me. Both kinds of days are carrying you forward. Release your need to control everything. I know how tightly you have held every detail, believing that if you managed every part, nothing would go wrong. But your hands were never large enough to carry that task, and they were never meant to be. When you release what you cannot control, you create room for me to move in ways your control never could. Trust me with the results. You take care of obedience. I will take care of the arrangement. Even the places around you will begin to change. Rooms that once felt right may begin to feel too small, like clothing you have outgrown. New places will draw your attention for reasons you cannot fully explain. Notice that pull. Location can be part of alignment. I moved Abraham before I blessed him. Sometimes the promise is waiting at a place comfort would never choose to visit. And through everything, your discernment will continue growing. You will understand things without being told. You will sense whether something is right or wrong before anyone finishes explaining it. Do not doubt these feelings, and do not force them to prove themselves through words. This is the language I use with those who remain close to me. The more you respect it, the clearer it becomes. The more you ignore it, the quieter it grows. Respect it. There will be a moment when everything before you feels uncertain and everything I promised seems far away. In that moment, do not reach for what your eyes can see. Reach for what I have spoken. Your sight reports the present moment. My word reports the ending. And I am telling you this now before anything happens, so that when it happens you will remember. I told you, and I was already there. You are not walking into this season without help. You are entering it accompanied, guided, and loved. Keep your ears open to me, and your steps will not lose their way, even when the path has no signs. My child, we have already walked a long road together, and I have no plan to release your hand. Now, listen to the final part of this word, because it concerns the moment when everything I have spoken begins to become visible. You are entering a time when hidden things will no longer remain hidden. The seriousness I spoke about at the beginning will come out of the darkness and stand clearly before you. You will no longer be able to act as though nothing has changed, and you must not try. This is the point where awareness must become action, where everything you have received during these moments will be tested in the light. Something will become impossible to deny. It may come through a situation, a conversation, or a sudden understanding that settles over you like morning light across a field. When it arrives, do not turn away. Do not fight against it. This truth is not coming to hurt you. It is coming to guide you, and the one who refuses direction will wander for twice as long. Allow what becomes clear to remain clear. Fear will try to pull you back into confusion. Do not allow it. A situation will ask you to remain firm, while everything inside you wants to step back. The choice before you will feel heavy, and retreating will seem completely reasonable. Stand firm anyway, not because of stubbornness, but because of trust. What you face in that moment is not stronger than what I have placed inside you. And I would not have brought you to that ground if it were unable to support you. Remember who brought you this far. The same one will stand with you there. Your thoughts may scatter under the pressure, pulling you in many directions at once, each one asking to be followed. This does not mean you are failing. It is only the noise that always rises at a doorway. Quiet your mind. Move beneath the noise into the still place where my voice remains. Chaos speaks through crowds. I speak through stillness. The direction you need will be waiting there, just as it always has. When the pressure feels like it is coming all at once, remember that you were never meant to carry all of it at once. Take the peace meant for today. Leave tomorrow's peace where it belongs. I divide burdens into days for a reason, and the person who gathers an entire month of weight into one morning falls under a burden I never gave. One step, then the next. I am present in every one. Near the end of this stretch, a sense of urgency will rise inside you, and it will be clean urgency, not panic. It will feel like something waking within you, reminding you that your hours matter and your strength has a purpose. Follow it. Move with intention. What you do in this time will shape the years connected to it. But move like someone being guided, not like someone being chased. There is a difference, and your peace will always reveal which one you are. You will be asked one last time in this season to be honest with yourself at a level you have avoided. Whatever you placed away, whatever you told yourself you would face later, will ask for its moment. Give it that moment. Truth only looks frightening from far away. When you come close, you discover that it is the door, and beyond that door is a freedom you have not felt in years. Then after the pressure comes the calm. Hear this promise and keep it close. The intensity will not remain forever. A moment will come when the noise grows quiet, the dust settles, and clarity takes the place where confusion once sat. In that stillness, you will see the full design. How every strange turn helped shape the road. How every closed door directed you. How every difficult week built what the easy weeks never could. Understanding will come like rain after a long season of heat, and peace will come with it. You will look back at the person who first received this warning and realize you are no longer the same person. Your thoughts move through new paths. Your responses carry more strength and less noise. Your faith has moved from your words into the way you stand. This is what I intended from the first word of this message. not only to warn you, but to change the person the warning reached. So gather everything you have heard and hold it firmly. Something serious is entering your life, and now you understand its purpose. It comes to test you, and the testing will prove you. It comes to reveal, and the revealing will free you. It comes to remove, and the removal will create room. Nothing about it is outside my sight, and nothing about it is beyond my reach. You have been told before it arrived, which means you will know it when it comes, and knowing it is half the victory. Walk into these days with your head raised. Keep your spirit calm and your ears open. Reject the false urgencies and respect the true ones. Protect your integrity in the quiet moments when no one is watching. Choose the road that stretches you over the one that makes you smaller. Let go of what is breaking and build only on what remains firm. And when the important moment stands before you, breathe. Remember this word and take the step I show you. I am not sending you into this season alone. I am walking you through it. There is a difference between a message called out from far away and a hand held through the journey. And today you have both. The voice that woke you and the hand that remains. Others will wonder how you stayed standing when the season shook. You will know. You were told, you listened, and the one who spoke to you kept every word of his promise. My beloved, receive this final blessing over everything that is coming. May your eyes remain clear when others cannot see. May your heart remain soft without becoming weak and strong without becoming hard. May every false thing fall away from you gently, and may every true thing take deep root. May you enter the testing hole and leave it stronger. And may the purpose I wrote for you find you standing exactly where I need you, at exactly the moment I need you there. The road from this moment forward is not empty. It has been prepared, it is being watched, and it ends in something worth every step it asks from you. What comes next for you is not small, and heaven is not far from it. Rise each morning during this season and remember, you were warned with love, prepared before it began, and accompanied through every part of it. Nothing that comes can remove what I have placed inside you. Nothing that leaves can carry away what I have promised you. Stand on that, and you will not be moved. Say, yes, Father, I am ready if you will walk this season with me. We run on viewer support only. For exclusive member-only content, scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.